Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Shane. Um, been thinking a lot lately, and just kind of wild to really think that it's been 4 years as an amputee. So, for those that don't know, I lost my leg back in 2020, September 14th. Um, Prior to that, I had had some leg issues, I guess. I scraped my leg, and I didn't really heal that well. So I went to the doctor and they gave me medicine, and I kind of healed on the outside. And then maybe like a month later, um, I woke up, was just a normal day, and was gonna get my daughter ready for school and take her to school. And I just got out of bed and I couldn't really move my leg. It just felt very stiff and sore. Um, and I remember just being like, oh man, not this, not now kind of thing. And I ended up calling the leg doctor that I'd been seeing, and they told me to go to the hospital just in case. They thought maybe, from what it sounded like, I might have a blood clot. And so I went to the local hospital. They did a little checkup to see if it was a blood clot, and it was not a blood clot. I remember they did a couple tests, some blood work and stuff, and they had come back to the conclusion that my heel was infected on the inside. So that was September 9th. Ended up speaking with a surgeon, and they were going to go in and they were going to kind of clean up debris, the area, and thought I'd be good to go. So my surgery was scheduled for September the 11th, and it's 2:15 in the afternoon, and I was staying in the hospital just because they were giving me antibiotics and stuff just to help me get rid of whatever the infection might be. And so it's 1:45, 1:50 in the afternoon, and I'm like, man, normally, I would have gone down by now for surgery prep and stuff. And my surgeon walks in the room, and he's like, I'm canceling your surgery. And I immediately, in my head, I was like, awesome, I'm gonna get to go home, no surgery. Maybe they'll just give me some heavy duty medicine. And he was like, no, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the surgery because the infection is too bad, and that it had kind of eroded the tendon in my ankle and heel, and kind of gave me option of severe antibiotics and to not really have a leg that works anymore, or to, amputate my leg. And at that point, I was just like, man, just take my leg. I just want to get this over with. And he was like, unfortunately, I can't do that kind of surgery. He wasn't a vascular surgeon. So my mom knew somebody that was a vascular surgeon, and we called him, and they came in and talked to me about everything and said, all right, we're going to set you up for September the 14th, which was, I think, a Monday or something. So I waited all weekend, and it's pretty scary because they didn't really tell you exactly how it would happen or what they were going to take. And they said pretty much they're just going to go up until there's healthy tissue and cut it. And the surgeon's nurse said that general rule of thumb is they take 3 fingers below the knee. So clearly you can see I have more than 3 fingers. Thankfully, because you have more range with your leg. I have more residual stump there. But man, going into surgery, I was just thinking, are you gonna take my ankle and my heel, or, you know, like all the way up, or like beyond the knee. Like, you just really don't know. And I remember, you know, waking up and just feeling kind of groggy, and of course all the anesthesia and stuff. And first couple days I stayed in the hospital, had to go through rehab and like mobility to be able to make sure that I can move around on a wheelchair and kind of get around, which wasn't too bad. Of course, this is during COVID, so the whole hospital's kind of on lockdown, and it was kind of annoying. But I was able to, you know, get released and go home. And from there, it was just kind of a journey, you know, of being able to heal, trying to figure out when I would be fitted for a prosthetic and like how that would work. And I think I actually healed really well, because traditionally you have to wait till like your stitches and your staples come out, and that was right about week 5 for me. And I got fitted, and I actually got my first test socket, and then I like tried it on once they formed it, and I had shrunken so much wearing a shrinker that I had to be refitted and come back a week later, which was interesting because I just, the whole process and everything, and I was so nervous and really just foreign to the whole everything. And so I ended up walking on week 7 with like a test socket and a leg. And the processes, his name's Daniel, really great guy, and he just really knows his profession very well, which was awesome, because I felt kind of at ease knowing that he was going to take good care of me. And man, just 4 years, it's crazy to think. I've had some bumps in the road, you know, I've had blisters, sockets not fitting well. This year I had 4 skin grafts on the back of my knee, from sockets not fitting well. And now I have this socket that fits well. I tend to just keep running into issues where, you know, you gradually shrink and you get better. However, this leg, I gotta tell you, is hands down probably one of the coolest legs, just because of this ball movement right here. It truly gives you flex in like forward and sideways, like rotational, to really almost feel like you have an ankle. So for people that are very active, it just feels great. It kind of almost feels like I have my leg again, which is fun and weird to say. But I just, you know, wanted to come on here and just talk about that, and just kind of explain like it's okay to be scared or nervous about things that you're unsure of, and just know that it will all be okay. It will all work itself out. You'll be able to, you know, just kind of keep moving forward and keep getting better at what you're doing. I'm thankful for the amount of people that follow me on here and that watch my videos, and just hearing people say like how inspiring I am to some people really makes me feel like a better person. And I look forward to the future, and just like year 5, year 6, year 7, just being able to see the differences in growth and what challenges I'll come across and be able to overcome and do without any problems, and what problems I will have. I really want to challenge myself to be more active and be more fit, and to be kind of not necessarily, I would say, like handicapped, where there are definitely days where I feel like I'm handicapped, and I, you know, I don't want to have to feel that way. My biggest thing is, for sure, I've always been very stubborn, and I like to do things my own way, or by myself, or without asking for help. And this has really kind of brought me back and made me humble to just being thankful for people around me, because there are days and weeks and moments that I could not do it without friends and family and loved ones and complete strangers who've offered to help me. Um, and it just takes getting used to. This is something that is the rest of my life, and I get kind of caught up in the right here and right now, and I kind of lose track of like the future, and just knowing that, like, yeah, today might suck, but tomorrow's a new day. It's always going to be something better out there, and just being able to continuously grow is something that I try to keep in my brain, and just know that like things will get better each and every day. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much. I really am thankful for everyone that watches my videos, and this is kind of like my relief of like getting things off my chest. It's really hard to talk to people about how I feel and what I'm going through, but like talking to my phone is just kind of, it's easy. I use my phone to record these videos, and it's a whole lot easier to do this than it is to talk to strangers or family members or loved ones. And I'll admit, hitting that post button to publish the video, that can take some guts, for sure. But I challenge people to step outside of their comfort zones and try to, do something. Become a YouTuber, blog, do something crazy each and every day. Challenge yourself, do things that you wouldn't normally do, just to see if you're able to do them. But with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I thank you guys so much for watching these videos, and I look forward to the future. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye.